Hi everyone. Today I'm going to do a flip through of a Flowish swap that I've put together for my assigned partner Terry in Washington. I belong to the Facebook group Flowish and Trashy Junk Journals. I always forget if it's Trashy and Flowish or Flowish and Trashy, one or the other. In any case, the theme this month was a sewing theme, and I was really excited about this project this month because I just bought myself a sewing machine on Facebook Marketplace and taught myself how to use it watching YouTube videos. So I've got a few things in particular that I did special for this that I'm really proud of. So on the back, I've got some material with a sewing theme to it. And this cool envelope that I made using map paper. I followed a YouTube video. I love finding YouTube videos and learning something new, trying something new. So here's the front. Some of the first material I've sewn on my sewing machine is going into this Flowish swap. So I have made 3 special signatures. And like I said, I'm really proud of this, so I'll go through them one at a time. I used a lot of different things, magazine paper, book paper, children's book paper, scrap paper, some vintage, some new, some graph paper. This is from a really cool pad that I had bought, I think, on eBay. From 1970s Coca-Cola ordering forms that I sewed onto a piece of file folder and did some sewing. I included, of course, some sewing themed washi tape in this little clear pocket. And this has a sticker on the back, I think. Underneath all of the goodies that I've included is this really cool old newspaper that was gifted to me. I forget what year. I don't know if I can get to it without... 1967 it looks like. I'll have to get that piece of paper clip that just flew on the floor afterwards. Okay, so I'm just going to move these other ones to the side for now. So this is some scrap paper that I did some sewing on, and I made pockets. And in the pockets, I've included a variety of goodies from magazines, scrapbook paper. These I'm particularly proud of. I did some sewing on these library cards and gave her a couple of pockets to use with them. All different thicknesses of cardstock. I'll put this together later. Okay, so some coffee dyed paper that I personally dyed. I think it came out really nice. This is something that I cut out of a pattern paper. I Kool-Aid dyed this paper. And I did some sewing. Came out really nice. I dry my paper in the oven. I lay them on parchment paper. And I usually have 2 pieces in the oven at a time to dry. I found a method on YouTube that involves putting Kool-Aid, some glue, and some dollar store glittery makeup in a spray bottle, and I spray it on my pages while they're sitting. Well, actually, I spray bubble wrap. then I put the paper on the bubble wrap and I smooth it down, and that's what gives me that round texture that you see. So in here, this was some junk mail that I received, and I took these beautiful images out of an old book and glued them on the front, and then on the back I glued some paper from a really cool journal book that I have. So that is signature 1. Signature 2 is from a children's book, and again I did some sewing and I made pockets. This one was a little different. I made a pocket on the inside left and a pocket on the back. So just a few goodies in the pockets. Some beautiful rose paper. Some more paper that I coffee dyed. Some more of my Kool-Aid dyed paper. I really like how the stitching came out on that. So I included these material samples. Since this is a sewing theme, this is some of my, oops, sorry, I hit the camera. This is some of my favorite lace. I'm giving her a swatch of that. Okay, so we'll just go to the end of the signature, and just a few goodies that I tucked in here. A bingo card, this little sewing card, some scrapbook scraps, some more rose paper, and then signature 3 starts with this beautiful Edith Holden paper that was gifted to me in a private swap, and it's super pretty. I made friends with a woman in Tennessee who I did a private swap with recently, and she gave me that Edith Holden paper. And now this is special. So I was in New Hampshire. This is from a Career in Ives book, a really old one. It was hard for me to decide to rip these pages open or out of the book. But I figure better to use them in the junk journals and swaps than to have it sitting on our shelves not being used. This is from an actual Flowish magazine, little envelope that I made. Kids paper. Here is another paper that I sewn some lace on, and I dyed it. Came out really nice. Kool-Aid dye. Some doily pages, some dyed and some not dyed. I really love the way that these dyed pages came out with the sewing. And that is the end of the Flowish journal. I'm mailing this out to Terry in Washington, and thank you very much, Terry. I can't wait to get this in your hands, and then I will open the wonderful package that I received from you. Thanks for being my swap partner. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.